Hey guys, hope everyone is doing good. This is going to be a very short video on a very specific topic about polygons. We all know what a polygon is. Polygon is a closed two-dimensional figure that is only made with the straight sides. So we know this is a three-sided polygon. We know it's also called a triangle. This is a four-sided polygon. We know it's quadrilateral. Five-sided polygon, pentagon. It's also called pentagon. It's a penta means five. Hexagon, six-sided polygon. Heptagon, seven-sided polygon. Octagon. You get the point. And all the way until decagon. It's a 10-sided polygon. So one of the interesting aspects, both in tests and in general, to understand it is what is the sum of interior angles of a polygon. So now let's start with something that we know. Triangle. What is the sum of interior angles? We all know these are the three interior angles of a triangle. Okay. So the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. And now this is four-sided polygon, quadrilateral. So what are the sum of interior angles of this quadrilateral? See here, we have four right angles here. So four right angles, 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90, 360 degrees. Right? I can go ahead and write it. But I wanted to bring another perspective and show you a kind of a different way of looking at it. Deriving from something that we already know, that is, sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Let us see if we can break this quadrilateral into multiple triangles. You can start from any vertex. It has four vertices, and I'll start with somewhere here. I can start with this vertex, and then let me see if I can break this into, if I join these two vertices, I'm breaking this into, this is triangle 1, this is triangle 2. And again, there are interior angles here. So we know that this particular triangle, sum of interior angles in this triangle is 180 and another 180 for this one. This is another way to look at it. So how many triangles did we break this quadrilateral into? 2. So how many sides of this polygon? 4. Okay, just hang in there with that piece of information. We'll get back to it. So essentially 2 triangles times 180. Can I say that? Sure. And now pentagon. This is a 5-sided polygon. And I'll start with, let me see if I can use the same approach. I'll start with this vertex, and then let me see if I can break this into some triangles. Okay, that's 1. Yeah, I know that's not so straight, but 1 triangle, 2, 3 triangles here. So the sum of interior angles, I hope you understood what I mean by sum of interior angles here in this area also. So this whole thing, all this sum of interior, these are all the interior angles. The sum of interior angles, because you're able to break this pentagon down into something that we know, that is triangles. And we broke that into 3 different triangles, and we know that the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180, so 3 times 180. And how many sides of polygon we are talking about here? 5. Well, Let's see one more time. Let's go to hexagon. I'll take this vertex and then let's see if I can break this into triangles. There you go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now let's see if we are making a pattern here. We broke this into 4 different triangles, and we know 4 times 180 is sum of interior angles of this hexagon. How many sides does hexagon have? 6 sides, you're right. So compared to the number of sides of a polygon, it will always have -2 number of triangles. You can break that into -2 number of triangles. So I can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So I can say 6 minus 2 is number of triangles times 180 is the sum of interior angles of each triangle. So 6 minus 2, 4. 4 times 180, whatever that number is. But heptagon, let's see. So you understood what we are going, what kind of pattern we are looking at here. This is 4-sided polygon. So this is 4 sides minus 2, 5 sides minus 2 for pentagon. Hexagon, again, is the same thing, 6 minus 2. And you understood. This is 7 minus 2 times 180. So how many triangles you can break this into? Well, how many sides? 7. Okay, minus 2. 5 triangles. How many sides, how many triangles you can break this octagon into? How many sides? 8. Okay, 8 minus 2. And what are the sum of all the interior angles? Well, you can break that into number of sides minus 2 triangles, and each triangle has 180 degrees. So 8 minus 2 times 180. And let's go to nonagon and decagon. So 10-sided polygon, what's the sum of interior angles of this one? Well, 10 sides minus 2, those many triangles are there, and each triangle has 180 degrees. Make sense? So for this pentagon, 3 times 180 is 540, and 4 times 180, which is 720, I believe. Yes, like that. So this is one of the popular test question, the standard test question also in geometry. It's a simple concept, but essentially they might ask you something like, what is the sum of interior angles of a 12-sided polygon? 12-sided polygon. Well, you don't need to draw the 12 sides and you don't need to do anything. Okay, how many sides? 12 sides. Okay, how many triangles? 12 minus 2 triangles. Okay, 10 times each triangle has 180 degrees. So it's a 10 times 180, it's 1800 degrees. It's that simple. As I said, this is very very small video. Okay, have a great day, guys. We'll talk again. Take care.